Hi everyone, I am Raghavendra, lecturer in English, Veerashaiva College, Ballari. Today I would like to discuss about a play, She Stoops to Conquer, written by Oliver Goldsmith. Oliver Goldsmith is an Anglo-Irish writer. He is a poet, novelist and dramatist. He is one of the prominent figure in 18th century literature. He is very popular writer. He wrote many novels, dramas and poems. She Stoops to Conquer is one of the famous his dramas. Today let me discuss about the major characters of She Stoops to Conquer. Just you look at this map. This shows the interconnections between all the major characters. Once you understand all these characters, it helps us to understand complete story. So that let me discuss now these major characters. See, the first character is Mr. Hardcastle. Mr. Hardcastle is an old man and father of Miss Kate Hardcastle. Miss Kate Hardcastle. And the next character is Mr. Hardcastle. Mr. Hardcastle is wife of Mr. Hardcastle and mother of Tony Lumpkin. Here, this Mr. Hardcastle is stepfather for Tony Lumpkin, and Mr. Hardcastle is stepmother of Miss Kate Hardcastle. These both characters, Mr. Hardcastle and Mr. Hardcastle, both are husband and wife. And Miss Kate Hardcastle is daughter of Mr. Hardcastle, and he is the son of Mr. Hardcastle. Next, father. Sir Charles Marlowe. Sir Charles Marlowe is also an old man, and he is a friend of Mr. Hardcastle, and he is the father of Charles Marlowe. This Charles Marlowe, also known as Young Charles Marlowe, he is the protagonist, or he is a major character in this play. And the next character is Miss Constance Neville. Miss Constance Neville is niece of Mr. Hardcastle. She is the niece of Mr. Hardcastle, and she loves George Hastings, who is a friend of Charles Marlowe. Charles Marlowe's friend is George Hastings. He loves Miss Constance Neville, and she also loves him. Okay, this is the brief introduction or information about all the major characters. Let me explain each and every characters. Yes. The first character is Sir Charles Marlowe. As I said, Sir Charles Marlowe is the father of young Marlowe, and he is the best friend of Mr. Hardcastle. He is an aristocratic man. He is from aristocratic family. He believes his son is of very modest character, but his son is not adopted modern or modest characters. Our next character is Marlowe. Marlowe, known as Young Marlowe, who is the son of Sir Charles Marlowe. He is very handsome boy, and he doesn't like aristocratic or rich class women. He doesn't like to speak with them. He always feels comfortable with what we said, this normal or low class women or lower than middle class women. He is not comfortable with aristocratic or rich class women. He always speak with low class women, and he feels always comfortable with them. And he is the major character, he is the protagonist, he is the hero of this play. Okay. And next character is Mr. Hardcastle. Mr. Hardcastle. He is he is the father of Kate Hardcastle. Kate Hardcastle loves him so much as he loves her very much. Mr. Hardcastle, he is very simple man and he follows old fashioned traditions. He doesn't like modern culture. And Mr. Hardcastle is prominent character in this play. Mr. Hastings. Mr. Hastings is the friend of young Marlowe. He fell in love with Constance Neville, who is the niece of Mr. Hardcastle. Mr. Hastings loves Constance Neville and he wants to elope with her to France. And next character is Tony Lumpkin. Tony Lumpkin is the son of Mr. Hardcastle from an earlier marriage and known for his freewheeling ways of drinking and tomfoolery. He is an uneducated fellow. He always spends money. He spends time outside to get entertainment. He doesn't like to marry Constance Neville. Actually, Mr. Hardcastle forced him to marry Constance Neville because if he marries her, Mr. Hardcastle can get inheritance jewels. So that she forced him to marry Constance Neville. Okay, but he doesn't like to marry her. And next character is Mr. Hardcastle. Mr. Hardcastle is also one of the prominent characters in this play. She plays very dominant role. She is very greedy woman. She is selfish. She is most notable for her pronounced vanity. So she forced him to marry whom? This Constance Neville, because if he marries, she will get jewels. That is her ambition or her desire. So that this character known as greedy character. Okay, this character shows most of the greediness in this play. The next character is Kate Hardcastle. Kate Hardcastle is the heroine of the play. She plays very important and prominent role which suits the title of the play. She stoops to conquer. And she is very beautiful woman and she is very happy woman because her father loves like anything and she also follows him. She follows what her father says and she pretends to be a barmaid in order to judge her suitor Marlowe's true character. She pretends to be a barmaid. Yeah, once we explain the story, you will understand how she pretended as a barmaid, why she played that role. Okay, because she wants to know the true character of Marlowe, whom she is going to be marrying. Okay, let me come to the another character, Constance Neville. Constance Neville called Miss Neville in this play. She is, as I said, she is a niece of Mr. Hardcastle and she is an orphan whose only inheritance is a set of jewels in the care of her aunt. Her aunt wishes her to marry Tony Lumpkin, but whom she loves Mr. Hastings, who is a friend of Charles Marlowe, young Marlowe. And she also wants to elope with Mr. Hastings. but she wants to elope with jewels. She doesn't want to lose the jewels. She doesn't want to lose the jewels. Okay, our next character is Maid. She plays. This character plays a small role in this play. Kate's servant, the woman who tells her that Marlowe believed Kate to be a barmaid, which leads Kate towards a plan to stoop and conquer. And next character is landlord of the Three Pigeons, who welcomes Marlowe and Hastings and helps Tony to play the trick of them. And the last character is Jeremy. Jeremy is Marlowe's drunken servant. His drunken impertinence offends Hardcastle, which leads Hardcastle to order Marlowe to leave. Now, so far we have discussed the major characters of this play, She Stoops to Conquer. I hope you understood. With this, I conclude today's class. Thank you.